here's another question for you. This one again is kind of broad. What else do you think women typically may not understand about men that would help them if they understood more about men? That's a broad question, I know, but in
Yeah.
general, and I know men and women are all individuals, but generally speaking, what do we have blind spots? And if so, where are they?
So that's a good question. I do feel that men are looking for a different and unique woman. That's our main goal. So we want to have a woman that we can introduce to our friends, to our family. So it comes back to, if you try to match our needs, basically it will be too easy for us, and there's a moment we will take you for granted. So the number one thing that you need to remember is that men need to chase you. They really need to chase you. They need to go after you. They need to be involved in the process. If not, they will lose interest. And every woman that I coach, it's always this problematic. Alex, everything was perfect. It was loving me and it just disappeared. And the reason why it disappeared is because there is a moment where he's not chasing you anymore and you're too needy, too available, asking for more, which is okay. But there is maybe some different behavior that we can just manage this situation. So that is, for me, the number one thing that the women I coach needs to change.
Mm-hmm. So just becoming too available and too accessible to a man, and then you're no longer a challenge. So how do we balance that for women out there? How do we balance that with, sometimes we're always hearing from women, well, he might need a little bit of encouragement. Or I remember I got an email from a client a couple of days ago that said, how do I move this along to the next state? And I'm thinking to myself, well, you don't really move it along. But how do we kind of balance all of that, right? And once you start dating someone and you've gone on a few dates, how do you still keep up that momentum, so to speak, without it just turning into him taking you for granted? That was like 4 questions in one.
Yeah, but I love it. So there is two things. Number one is, this is crazy because I heard this sentence thousands of times. Alex, I planned a party with my girlfriends, but he asked me to meet the same day. So I just canceled everything to meet him because I want to see him. I just love him. I feel the butterflies in my stomach. That is, for me, like a red flag. It's not good, because if you forget about your personal life, you cannot inspire a man. Mm-hmm. And the other part of my answer are, men, I truly believe that there is 2 triggers that makes men being involved: your social value, your professional value. So if you focus by balancing your life, doing things for yourself, going out, seeing your friends, having your professional goals, men will be challenged. Once you start to unbalance your life, when you just forget about the rest and focus on him, that is natural. Sometimes it's subconscious, but we have to just change. So Michelle, my answer will be these 2 things. What do you think of this?
Yeah, I think that's really, really important. I think that it is common. We've all had the experience, and maybe we've done it ourselves, of dropping our girlfriends or having our girlfriends disappear once they meet a guy. They no longer have time to spend with us, or we no longer had time to spend with them. And I agree, that's probably part of what made you attractive in the beginning, was what you were doing, your friends, your professional life, your hobbies, things that light you up, things that you are passionate about, things that you're excited about. Those are some of the key things that I think make a woman attractive to the right man. And also part of what you say makes them unique. And if a man is looking for a unique woman and you're looking for a good match for you, then being out there and sharing those things and doing those things that you're really passionate about, not dropping them all when you meet a guy, I think is going to help definitely keep things fresh and interesting. And I even think that's important to do even after you're in a relationship or even after you're married. I mean, I was sharing with you, I've been married now for almost 15 years, and my husband and I still have our separate interests and some separate friends and things that we do apart, as well as all the things that we do together. And I think that's really important. I think it keeps a relationship fresh and interesting It keeps you growing as individuals, which is really important too.
I feel that this is the best way to inspire a man. When we feel that our lady is living with purpose and she has something that she's passionate about, for us, it's like we look at you with big eyes. We love you. We are inspired by you. And so we are not thinking about taking you for granted and doing bad stuff because we are focusing on the good things and on you.